Hey, friends, welcome to Thursday's edition of What's Possible. I didn't get enough time for the bee this morning, so there's a whole lot there. I did do the connections very late at night, so um, that's. Let's take a look. Yeah. Oops. That's how it went. I'm going to pause it here and I'm going to add the connections clip right now. Hey, buds, I can't resist doing connections late tonight for Thursday's edition. So here's what I have. I've got intel, I've got data, I've got info, I've got news. All belong to the same category. And then I've got light, I've got torch, I've got kindle, and I've got burn. All basically having to do with lighting and burning and stuff like that. And then I'm kind of drawing a blank because you've got Apple and you've got Dell, but I don't see any other companies. And then you've got Glen and you've got Valley and you've got Hollow, which is kind of the same meanings, but then I don't know the fourth. So I'm going to go ahead and hit submit and see what happens. And here we go. Got it. Got the green. Now I'm going to go for the Kindle, the light, the burn, and the torch. Hit submit. Got it. Got the yellow. And then now it's interesting. So I know this hollow, valley, and glen, they have the same meanings. Glen is kind of like a valley, and a valley is usually like a hollow. And I think that Dell, even though it sounds like it's Dell, the computer company, I think Dell is also going to be an archaic word for the valley, which is going to leave Apple, Planet, Computer, and Reactor, which is definitely going to be in one cat, but I just can't make out what is it. It's like well, Apple is a computer company, but what about Reactor? And what about Planet? The only thing Planet that comes to mind is Planet Hollywood. So I'm just wondering if these are like stores, maybe like Apple Store, and then like there was a computer store maybe, and then there's some kind of Planet Hollywood store. But Reactor, how does Reactor fit in? So I'm very kind of tempted here to hit submit for Dale, Hollow, Valley, and Glen, and then see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Choo! Yes, that was a blue. Dell, Glen, Hollow, Valley. And so I'm going to get this. I'm going to get it perfect, but I can't figure out what connects all four of these other than the computing thing. Computer, Apple, and maybe computers are used in reactors. Of course they are. And then the planet, I don't know. So I'm going to say something to do with movies, perhaps. These were all, they all figured prominently in some movies. But anyways, I'm going to hit submit. Get this out of the way. Oh, wow, that is smart. That is clever. Wow, cores. Okay, yep. A planet has a core. A computer, well, it's not a computer, it's more like the chip, the IC integrated circuit that has the cores, like the Intel chips or the AMD chips, they have those cores. But yeah, I'm not going to go nitpicky about it. And the apple as a fruit has a core, that's for sure. And the reactor has a core. Yeah, okay. So I did get the purple, but I didn't really figure out the connection being cores. So it was by default. But hey, I'll take the win. I'm going to go ahead and share my results to my groups and my friends. And we will do the others later in the morning and the afternoon and the evening. And so with connections in the bag, let's take a quick look at the B. I found 36 words in the little time that I had, and it wasn't much, so it'll be a shocking. Oh wow. Well, yeah, it's great. It's not even like amazing. I found 36 words, and I've got 22 words left. Holy cow. And the pangram. And so we're going to take a quick look at the stats. A lot of words, grade ones in the middle too, and obviously a lot towards the bottom. And we're going to take a quick look at the A's. Got all the A's. Let's take a quick look at the C's. A lot of C's. And then got the I. Got one K left. Let's take a look at that. Caffeinated nut. Coca or something. And then let's take a look at the L's. Not the express. Local. Yeah, I should have gotten local. Yeah, a train has this kind of motive. Loco. That's crazy. And then lays. Lol. Loll. Loco. Yeah, these I would normally get, but I just didn't have enough time this morning. And then let's try the K. Coca. Or maybe Coca. Yeah, with the spellings, there's no telling. And so I'm not going to go for that 4-letter nut. It's a nutty word. Let's take a look at the O. About number 8. C. Octet. But there's no E. OC. Maybe octot. Has to be something to do with octel. There we go. And then let's take a look at the T's. Tortilla treat. Taco. Men's formal dress suit. Oh, that's a tail. Tail, what is it? A tail. It's a tail something. Tail coat. Okay. Time talk. So that's going to be what? Box. Toccata. It's Italian, right? Part of timepiece sound. Ding dong. Ting tong. Talk. Tick tock. Tick tock. So we got taco, tailcoat, toccata, and talk. Did I miss? Toccata. And now let's take a look at the C's. Model cat, I know there's calico. Jamaican stew, I've seen this before, but I don't remember the name. Digestive exit for birds, I know this, but I don't know how to spell it. This is miner's daughter, coal miners. Technical a dream coat. Tropical animal. Raccoon. Oh, this is coat something, riding on the coattails. Let's get that coattails. I think that's going to be the pangram. No, it's not. It has to be a K. Sickness, tea leaf. I think that's mate tea, I think. Rooster, that's going to be cock. Same family, but not a parrot. Cockatoo. Martini, Manhattan, or mojito. Cocktails. Connected or related to sex. Coital. A lot of... Oh, that's the pangram. Should have seen that. Got to the second highest level after looking up the clues. We have here coat, coal, calico. Okay, we'll get the cockatoo. And let's try that bird thing. Koa. Oh, I wish I knew how to spell that. Never been good with those. So it's gonna be 4 and that one K, 5, I think. Six. There's one more. There's a T. Time talk. TikTok. I think it's gonna be TikTok. TICK TOCK. So that's gonna be 5. KOIA, I think maybe. Let's try that. KOIA or KOAI. KA K K KOLA. Yeah, cola. Cola nut. Okay. I'm gonna remember that. Cola nut. That leaves 4. Should get that tropical American animal, raccoon. You know, of these 4, I'll probably end up getting 2, the animal and the tea leaf. And the spelling is going to confound me for sure. And I'm never, well, I'm not never, I'm just not going to get the Jamaican stew because I know what it is and I don't remember the name. And there's no way I can make a guess on it too. Okay, that's the B. So let's take a look at Wordle. And remember with the mini, I messed up. I ended up doing Thursday's mini on Wednesday. And then Wednesday was terrible. So let's do the Wordle. I'm a 132-day streak. LEAST. Start the game clock. Press enter. Got 2 yellows, L and T. And since T is at the end, it's going to remove a lot of words. It's not at the end. T has to be somewhere among the first 4. I'm going to go with TRILL, trill. It's like a double L. And I don't know. I just have a feeling. What do you think? No harm done. Press enter. Oh, I got the L at the end. and I got a yellow eye. And now I'm pretty sure T can be the fourth. So T has to be either the second or the third. Of these letters remaining, I don't see any pairing that goes with letter and then T. You know, like WT. Sometimes you've got PT. No, that's usually PS. So I'm thinking X, I, T, and then XL. Could there be something like TL? Unlikely. And what about this? There are a lot of words with IL endings. Vigil comes to mind. That doesn't have T. So I'm thinking ITIL. Could be OL. I don't have an inspired guess for the third. So I'm gonna pause here and think a little. So then, since I am drawing a blank, I think I'm gonna go with VIGIL, even though I'm not using T. And that's being inefficient. But here's an example where in the hard mode, as long as you play that L in the green space, you can still go ahead and go for a word, which is obviously not going to be a part of the solution, but um, because it doesn't have the T. But here's how it helps me. It helps me because now I know if there are two I's, or and if those two, if one of those I's are in the second or the fourth position. So I'm gonna press enter. Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, so now has it changed? Oh yeah, so you have to use both the green and the yellows, but the yellows can be in any place. So I do have to use T. But I can go ahead and use the T here. And that's going to be inefficient, but I could do like THRILL or something like that. I'm going to pause. Okay, so now I'm thinking with IN, something that goes with IN, and I can go with Intel, even though I know that E is not part of it, just to see if I can eliminate some more letters. Let's see if it accepts that. Okay, it does, and that helps a lot. So now I know that I is going to be in the fourth position, X and T I L, and it's going to be until. Yeah. So I'm going to get a birdie, even though I was inefficient, until, and just to make sure, anything else, until, no, 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 no. It's going to be until. And I'm on 133. I think that's my highest streak unofficially and now officially. And I'm glad I ended up with a birdie for that. And not a birdie, I'm sorry. It's a par. Birdies if I had gotten it on my third. And it could have been possible if I had just worked a little bit more. I could have done it. But anyways. So today I've got the Wordle. I did get connections. That's two out of 4. And let's play Quordle. Yesterday I busted out on Quordle. So I think the second's going to be fancy. The third's going to be pulse. And this just shows how easy it is once you eliminate a lot of those letters. Pulse. And then the first is going to be slime. That leaves the fourth. And I've got like 3 guesses, so I'm going to go ahead and try and get rid of some letters. That's going to be admit. Yay! Got those. And since the mini was it didn't work out yesterday, to make sure I play 5 games today, I'm going to go ahead and play the weekly challenge. Reset the game clock. Go ahead with Minty. Fresh. Pluck. Board. And let's go with also waiver. So the fourth's going to be charm. Second's going to be, I think, serif, like the font. And the first and the third's going to be tough. I think the first going to be golly, Golly. Ah! So it's going to be like lolly, which is really tough. 3 L's. And the third, wow, the third is really tough. I have no idea for the third. I'm going to go ahead and get that lolly. Oh, it's not lolly, it's jolly. Wow. I kind of second guess with the 3 L's. And it was adapt. Yeah, I could have gotten adapt. Okay, so that means 2 out of 5 Wordle connections. And that's going to be all for Thursday. And I've been watching a lot of sports lately, and so that's why I'm kind of behind on all the games, but I still try and get everything done before midnight. So hopefully you're enjoying the gameplay, and thanks for listening and watching. And bye now, everybody. Take care. Have a great rest of the week.